Good morning, Wildcats. Today is Tuesday, March 17th. I'm Genevieve Jaguar.
And I'm Grace Mannix, and it's St. Patrick's Day. Hey, Jen, I heard you have a fun fact for us today.
Yeah, so St. Patrick wasn't actually Irish. He was actually from Britain and was kidnapped by the Irish.
I never knew that. Well, Wildcats, stay tuned in because we're spreading awareness on some new vocabulary that's sweeping the internet.
And welcome to WCTZ News. There's an important Latin Club meeting tomorrow to discuss plans for states.
If you're interested in playing boys basketball next year, please see Coach Byrne in Portable 8 for an off-season conditioning schedule.
FIT will be on campus during 5th period Thursday for a college visit.
If you want to attend, see the tiny URL to get a permission slip to miss your 5th period class.
If you have any other questions, see Ms. Felbush.
Pardon the interruption, but my name is Diego Roberto, and I am the 2024 March Madness Bracket Champion with 95% correctness. That's right.
Hey,
I'm right here.
Diego, get out of here. You're not getting that perfect bracket this year,
That's
man.
That
belongs
this
to
year.
me.
Get out of here.
But anyway, it is March Madness. That means it is the best time to be a college basketball fan because we get to watch all 64 teams battle out in the NCAA men's basketball tournament. Drew, who do you got as your upset pick in the round of 64?
Well, Graham, you know it's March, and you know that means that's going to mean upset after upset after upset. So who do I got as my upset this year? It's got to be High Point University over Wisconsin. High Point has proved to be one of the most fast-paced offense, and I don't believe that Wisconsin's going to be able to keep up with them, Graham. They have scored about 90 points per game this year. How in the world is Wisconsin going to be able to keep up with that?
All right, Drew, I think that's a decent pick, but what I got is NC State coming out of that first four matchup with Texas. Then they're going to face the 6th seed BYU. I don't think that BYU is consistent enough to fend off this NC State team that is still working off of that legacy left by DJ Burns. I think that this matchup is going to feed families. I got NC State to the round of 32.
All right, Graham, well, let's move on to the most important choice that you could make in your life this year. Who is your champion?
I think I got to take the Michigan Wolverines out of the Midwest. I think that they are the best one seed in this tournament right now, and that's because they got the number one defense, and they're pairing that with a top 10 offense. They got some insane shot blockers on them, and they got some guys who can shoot the ball too. I really think that they got the chance to take the championship this year.
Well, Graham, I hate to agree with you normally, but I do agree the Wolverines are going to be holding up the trophy this year. But the only team I think is going to be able to take them down, and this might be a hot take here, 5-seeded Vanderbilt, who just took down Florida. I believe that they're hot right now, and they're going to be able to make it to the championship and give the Michigan the run for their money.
Well, Drew, finally, I got to hear. We got 4 Florida teams in the tournament this year. Who do you got?
Well, Graham, there's only one right choice in the beginning. Give me the UCF Knights. They are absolutely going to destroy the UCLA, and I believe that even faced up against UConn, that they might even be able to make it past that. I would love to see UCF versus USF in that Sweet 16 round, but Graham, I think that Folk and Kugel are just going to absolutely be able to light it up from 3, and maybe, Graham, make it to this deep into this tournament.
Well, Drew, I know you don't want to give your rivals any credit, but the South Florida Bulls are going off right now. They're the hottest team out of Florida, especially after that UF loss. They just won the American Conference Championship, and they're on a winning streak going back so many games. I just don't see how you can't say that they're going to go the farthest out of this team, especially if they face UCF in that Sweet 16, because they are taking that matchup by far.
All right, Graham. Well, let's talk about one of the most important decisions that you guys can make in your life. Join our March Madness bracket, which you can find in the description below. If you go on YouTube and look at WCTZ News, or come into Miss Foster's room, and you can find the link in there as well.
Thanks for watching, and back to you.
Thanks, Adam.
Attention homeroom ambassadors, you will have your final meeting tomorrow during Power Hour A and B. Please come to the Media Center because the National Honor Society will be meeting in the auditorium.
If you're a homeroom ambassador and are not able to attend the meeting, it is your responsibility to check with Ms. Felbush to get ribbons, sign leadership forms, and updates from the meeting.
NHS will be meeting in the auditorium tomorrow during Power Hour A. All members are encouraged to attend.
Congrats to our digital artist, Gwen Lies, for her first place award, and May Yu for her merit award in the Brevard Digital Art Show this past weekend.
There will be a volleyball open gym session March 31st from 3:45 to 5:45 p.m. with practices in April coming up as well.
Thank you to today's sponsors, Whitebird Attorneys at Law and Schumacher Orthodontist.
We appreciate your support of student journalism and for our production here at WCTZ.
And that's a wrap on today's edition of WCTZ News. I'm Grace Mannix.
And I'm Genevieve Jaguar.
And have a lucky Leprechaun Tuesday, Wildcats.